From Holy Mackerel Productions World Headquarters at the Swampwater Lounge, Winery and Health Spa, this is the Main Event Radio Show. The Main Event, original, homegrown, good for you, and always featuring great entertainment from our own backyard, the great state of Maine. Hi, Dan Foley here. Good to have your company as we cruise the entertainment highways and byways of the Pine Tree State and beyond. So let's get rolling, shall we? Here it comes down that electronic highway, this edition of the Main Event Radio Show.
Hey man, you got a cigarette? Thanks. You got a light? Thanks a lot. I've been down and out a little bit. Well, I'm going back to Memphis, baby. That's where the blues comes from. No place to stay and no shoes on his feet. But I'm going back to Memphis. That's where the blues comes from. Oh, that's right, Lord. When our people down there now, they all know what I'm talking about. About it right here now, come on. All right, now come on.
All of my dashboard lights are on. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. Symbols and signs, I don't know. Started to flicker, now they're glowing. And I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I just don't know. Might have to run her up, guess I have to coast and I might get stopped. It's the way it goes. Symbols and signs, I don't know. Started to flicker and now they're glowing. And I don't know, I don't know, no, I don't know, just don't know. I just wanna be home. I just wanna be home. Hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms. I just wanna be home. I just wanna be home. Hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms. I just wanna be home. I just wanna be home. Hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms, hold you in my arms. Thicker, now they're glowing. And I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, just don't know. I don't know, 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 I don't know. I just wanna be home. I just wanna be home. I just wanna be home.
This is the right spot on the radio dial. It's where the local stuff rules. It's the Main Event Radio Show.
Your name is all I know. It speaks just like a song and takes me places that I never thought I'd grow. You're here, you've been here for a while, to show me things like wrong and right, when not to fight. I've even got your smile. You're how I know I can make it on my own. You taught me everything I know. Heal me when I'm hurt. They can lift me to the sky. If I get too high, they bring me down to earth. Your light rivals the sun, shining on me every day. Tells me it's okay to be what I've become. You're how I know I can make it on my own. Taught me everything I know. When I think of you, I'm always home. You
Mallett Brothers Band on the Main Event Radio Show with Farmer's Tan, and that's from an album called Land. Amy Allen before that, Heart of Gold, and it was Shirt Tail Kin giving us Dashboard Lights. And starting off with this edition of the program was Mark Guitar Miller, and Going Back to Memphis. We are back at World Headquarters after a cruise along the eastern seaboard. It's good to be here. Hope you're doing well, in spite of all the stuff going on, and we'll continue to do so. We are on your radio, of course. We're also on the web at meradio.org, and find the Listen Now button on the home page, and you'll get the latest edition of the program. Also, we're on Facebook with the audio files posted on our page, the Main Event Radio Show page, and this and several other editions of the show will be right there waiting for you to listen to at your convenience. This one is 0530, by the way. Well, no matter how you go about it, thank you for tuning into the broadcast, and now let's get back to the real deal, the homegrown entertainment that is the Main Event. Tim Sample. Now, he has lots of interesting stories, and one of them is how he became a strict carnivore. Let's check it out. Main Event Radio Show.
Thank you very much. I hope you had a chance to stretch your legs and buy a lot of records. Mother just told me, you know, that new one of mine is a million seller. I got a million of them in my cellar. I got a chance while I was out there, you know, to get this coffee cup filled up. Boy, don't I love that coffee. Oh, I tell you, and I'm not either talking about this wimpy stuff that Robert Young pushes on TV, you know it. That might be all well and good, you throw a few no-dos in it, but I mean... I want that caffeine there. Of course, I got an item for Mother, and I seen it on the television. Boy, I tell you now, this one of them ideas. As soon as I seen it, I says, why didn't I think of that? What it was a Mr. Coffee IV unit. Slick as a smelt, I tell you. See, when it was developed by K-Tel Marketing worldwide for long-haul truckers, and you hang it off the rearview mirror and a little hook there, and the cord comes down there, and it plugs into your cigarette lighter, and this other cord tube comes down, and it goes right into your arm. And they give you a little piece of duct tape, you put it on there with it. And she percolates along all day, see, and she trickles right down into your arm, keeps you jacked up in good shape. You keep both hands on the wheel there. Nice.
Which I think is really good, you know. Especially because personally, I have like a real personal affinity for certain dietary patterns, okay? And I want to share these with you, okay? Because I feel this would make your life more meaningful and possibly enhance my own economic situation, okay? Now what I'm talking about here, okay, is like life itself, okay? And your own eating habits will formulate your own attitude towards life itself. Now, I believe, and my people, we have developed a philosophy. We are strict carnivores. We will not consume any vegetable matter. And we advocate a diet of lean red meat and black coffee. And that's it. Okay? Now, I can tell you from my own experience how my consciousness was raised on this issue. Okay, I was in a health foods restaurant. It was before my consciousness was raised. I would eat vegetables like anyone else, okay? I was sitting in this restaurant, and I remember sitting there, and there were like macrame plant hangers there. And there was like this old Neil Young record was playing on the sound system, and I could look through and see the kitchen, okay? And there were like 2 girls in there, and they didn't mean anything by it, but I saw what they had done. Now, you have to realize, man, I was just through reading The Secret Life of Plants, okay? So I was really like tuned in to like plant energy, okay? I realized they're like very sensitive. Like if you walk by and you say like, you know, negative vibes to your geranium, it just like blows it away, you know, just blows it away, okay? Okay, so I realized this, and I looked down in the kitchen, I saw this girl, and she didn't mean it, I know, but she had these carrots, man, and I realized they had been like ripped out of the ground, you know, and she put them on the counter, and then she didn't even knock them out. She just took this knife, and she began slashing at them. Oh, it was like incredible. It just like blew my mind, you know. Okay, and her friend, again, I mean, really, she didn't like mean anything, but she heaved them into this boiling pot of water. It blew my mind completely. And then the waitress brought my bean sprouts, you know, and I just looked, and these little sprouts, man, they had not even begun to enjoy life, you know. And all of a sudden, my consciousness, I realized, wow, plants, like they love life, man. They're so pacifistic. They don't chase or bite or hurt anyone. They're just enjoying life, okay? And I began to leave, you know, and I walked by the salad bar. Man, it was like a train wreck, you know, I just couldn't. I tell you, man, I was like really shaken, okay? So like I was driving along, and suddenly the other half of the philosophy began to click in my mind, okay? As I drove by a field, I saw like some cows, all right? And all of a sudden, I saw those cows like the scales had fallen off my eyes, and I saw them with a new vision, and I realized something I'd never realized before. The obvious fact. They were bored stiff. I mean, they were like saying, if I have to spend like another night in the barn, it's going to blow my mind completely. Like, you know, they were like ready to go. Okay. Then I began to like piece together the other facets. I realized our nation, okay, after years of people becoming more and more oriented to vegetables, okay, like the whole nation was like becoming wimpy. Okay, and I realized we needed to get our diet straightened out, okay? We needed to resume and get back into our place of prominence and world power. You know, we were like slipping, okay? So I got together with some friends, okay? We've created a cookbook which we want to make available to you, and it's a whole life plan for living, okay? It's not just a cookbook. It's called Diet for an Aggressive Planet. In which we instruct you in just how to accomplish your goal of becoming a complete carnivore. We have testimonials unsolicited from some very famous people. Al Haig has given us a beautiful testimonial on, you know, how this revolutionized his life. But if you follow our book, you'll see that there are some recipes there you can make using the right chemicals, additives, and food colorings, which you need. You need that. You need that. People spend thousands of dollars on embalming, which is not necessary. Okay. You eat the proper diet, you're ready when you go.
a bucket, sky's got rain, and if you start that fire, I'll put it out again. You get a line, I'll get a pole, and we'll go fishing down that old crawdad hole. It all changes with the morning. It all turns on a dime. It all changes with the season, but nothing will change this heart of mine. But nothing will change this heart of mine. I can pick it on this old banjo and go get your fiddle and rosin out that bow. You got beans, I got corn, and let's go make some succotash till the morn. It all changes with the morning. It all turns on a dime. It all changes with the season, but nothing will change this heart of mine. But nothing will change this heart of mine. I got hope in my heart. It wasn't there from the start.
Homegrown is good for you. Get your delicious, nutritious homegrown entertainment right here on the Main Event Radio Show.
I was outside in the alley when I heard a blind man scream. He was lying in the rubble when I woke him from a dream. And he asked me in a whisper to look around at what we got. I saw blood stains on the sidewalks and graveyard parking lots. Oh, and one forget-me-not. I was outside in the alley. I was trying to forget when I saw a fallen gypsy with an unlit cigarette. So I struck a match with feeling
That's called Almost Apocalypse. It comes from Aztec two-step on the main event. Putnam Smith before that with one called Succotash, as long as we were on the subject of food, with Tim Sample, his conversion to strict carnivore diet. That and more coming your way with each and every edition of the program, including a little bit later on a visit to the Vault o' Vinyl, where we keep our dusty old record collection. We reach in the vault, grab one, and play something from it for you when we visit the Vault o' Vinyl, and that is coming up soon. Meanwhile, here's Blistered Fingers. Now, they have had to cancel one of their bluegrass festivals. Blistered Fingers has been doing this for years and years, but they have canceled one of them scheduled for this summer. The other is still on. Check out their website. Hopefully they will be able to get on with a live performance of their bluegrass festivals later in the season. In the meantime, here's Blistered Fingers, a farm in Louisiana, on the main event.
Can't be yours, then instead. Oh, how I pleaded, though never needed to be more to you than a friend. And I gave you all I had to give. Don't lay with me and let me live, 'cause I'm gonna tear down your wall, and I won't stop till I have you all. And I'm gonna tear down your walls, and I won't stop till I have you all. And I'm gonna tear down your walls, and I won't stop till I have you all, till I have you all, till I have you all. Oh, just lay me down in my earthen bed beneath these leaves that Woodman said.
Ghost of Paul Revere and Woodman's Stead on the Main Event Radio Show. And Blistered Fingers before that with Farm in Louisiana. And now it is time to visit the Vault of Vinyl and grab a record and play something. It's Glenn Jenks. A few sessions ago, I found something I wanted to play from Glenn Jenks. And along with it, saw that this album from long ago, the title track, it's called Disco Antidote. And I just had to hear it. So here we go. Visiting the Vault of Vinyl with Glenn Jenks and Disco Antidote on the Main Event.
At a psychedelic dungeon in Atlanta, I walked in thinking I was top banana. New buckles on my jeans, I came to make the scene at a disco called the Dirty Red Bandana. Now I've been from Marathon to Mount Rainier, and I've seen all kinds of things I thought were weird. But what to my surprise, just a staring in my eyes, was a 6-foot ballerina with a beard. Hey bartender, I don't remember when I've seen gyrations on the floor like the ones going on behind the door to the men's room. Won't you give me a disco antidote? Some soothing, cool bourbon I can pour down my throat. No, this ain't a song that I thought I wrote. Won't you give me a disco antidote? I remember dancing way down at Old Miss when cheek to cheek was prelude to a kiss. But some couples in this line started bumping their behinds. I never thought true love would be like this. Now look, I know that I ain't any square, but I'd rather do the boogie with a bear than to keep on sitting here drinking wine from Rubber's ear. Hasn't anyone run out to tell the mayor? Hey bartender, what's your gender? Is this place crazy or is it just me? I got to use the washroom, don't you see? It's the boudoir, won't you give me a disco antidote? Some soothing, cool and bourbon I can pour down my throat. No, this ain't a song that I thought I wrote. Won't you give me a disco antidote? I said give me a disco antidote. Some soothing, cool and bourbon I can pour down my throat. No, this ain't a song that
Not just another pretty radio show. The Main Event, it's radio the way it should be.
I just lost my job in this troubled economy. I couldn't make the payments, so the bank foreclosed on me. Well, now I've hit the road looking for the land of the free. And this is what I found in every little town, from sea to shining sea. I'm living at a Walmart, America's free campground. At a Walmart, night parking is allowed. Well, ain't that something though? I ain't got nothing, I got everything I need. At a Walmart, good living in my little RV. They got pills for all your ills, wash it down with a can of beer. Curtains and paint, and ain't it great? Get your taxes done every year. You never be alone, get minutes for your phone, put shoes upon your feet. Food for your belly, perfume if you're smelly, while parking off the street. Living at a Walmart, America's free campground. At a Walmart, night parking is allowed. Well, ain't that something though? I ain't got nothing, I got everything I need. At a Walmart, good living in my little RV. Change for your car, bikini underwear, new style for your hair, decorations for your yard. You can stay cool in your blow-up swimming pool, and maybe after a while you will get a date and a store associate will walk you down the aisle. Living at a Walmart, America's free campground. At a Walmart, night parking is allowed. Well, ain't that something though? I ain't got nothing, I got everything I need. At a Walmart, good living in my little RV. At a Walmart, we're living in my little RV. At the Walmart, we're living in my little
spent so long wondering where the time has gone, and I wonder, oh, I wonder, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, the day is done, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, the day is done, and I wonder,
Memphis Lightning and Coming Home on the main event. And Livin at a Walmart was from Pepin from her album In It for the Long Haul. And Glenn Jenks gave us Disco Antidote from his 1970s album as we visited the vault of vinyl. Don't forget we're on your radio, of course, and we are on Facebook too, with this and several other recent editions of the program posted on our Main Event Radio Show page on Facebook. Also at meradio.org. You can go on the web and find our homepage there and click on the Listen Now button when you find the homepage, meradio.org. Always appreciate you tuning into the broadcast, and it is good to be here too. Let's continue now. This is Big Bad Wolf, title track of their EP. It's called Tides on the main event.
It
I got a little girl, she's little and low. She used to love me, but she don't no more. She got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, she can't stand pat, she sure got to step it up and go. Oh, got a little girl that lives up the stairs. Tries to make a living by putting on air. She got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, she can't stand pat, she sure got to step it up and go. Back door shut, front door too. Blinds pulled down, what you going to do? You got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go. Well, got a little poodle and her name is Ball. I gave her a little bit, then she took it all. She got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, she can't stand pat, she sure got to step it up and go. Me and my baby walking down the street, shooting everybody but the cheap police. You got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go. If you see my baby, tell her hurry home. Ain't had no loving since she been gone. Got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go. Gonna sing this verse, gonna sing no more. I can hear my baby call. Got to go, I got to step it up and go. Hey, hey, go. Well, you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go. Said you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go. Well, you can't stand pat, you sure got to step it up and go.
Step it up and go. That's Ernie Hawkins picking those Piedmont blues for us on the main event. And it's time for me to step it up and go because this puts a wrap on this edition of the Main Event Radio Show. With thanks to this station for putting us on the air. Thanks to Kevin Foley for getting the IT work done that I don't have a clue about. And thanks especially to you for joining me. I hope you're going to be here next time because I know I will when the main event comes your way once again. Till then, Dan Foley signing off for the Main Event Radio Show, a Holy Mackerel production, coming to you from the cultural center of the known universe in Kennebec County. Be good to yourself and all the folks around you, and let's all be good to the planet, okay? It's the only one we got. Bob Rossaro and the Renovators, taking us home.